This is Comic Cookie 73, and today we're going to be talking about, on Wrestling Talk, is going to be something very interesting, something I haven't done in a while. I missed the last two shows, SummerSlam and, and WrestlePalooza, but this will be my opinions. The next video will be my predictions, and then the next video of Wrestling Talk will most definitely be, you guessed it, will be the rating of these shows. The ratings of these shows. And then after that, the next video will be for Survivor Series. So without further ado, let's get I can't say crack-a-lackin' yet. So here's my opinion on Crown Jewel match card. The first match, Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins. This is just to see who's the better champion, and the winner becomes the second ever WWE Crown Jewel champion. I'm not going to do predictions yet, but here's my opinion on this match. It's going to be good. There's no ifs, doubts, or buts about it. It's going to be good. It's going to be 100% good. There's no way this is going to be bad. And if it is, you want me to tell you what? If this is, I'm going to take everything I just said back. You know, I will switch sides real easily. If it's terrible and there's no redeeming qualities about it, I'll just admit it. But Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins, I've had good match after good match, but it is what it is. So we'll see what happens. But right now, there's nothing too, off-putting about this. The next match is the women's Crown Jewel Championship match, and it is the Raw WWE Women's World Champion and Stephanie Vaquer versus Tiffany Stratton, which is the WWE Women's Champion. And honestly, this match is going to be terrible. I could already tell. It's not because Tiffany Stratton or Stephanie Vaquer is a bad wrestler. No, it's just simply because there's no time and effort put into this. It was like the Crown Jewel thing just came out of nowhere. They never announced that it was going to happen again this year, but it is. That if it's a good thing or a bad thing, who knows? Okay, that's all I have to say about this one. I don't think it's going to be good at all. It's one of those matches where you're going to look back at it and say, oh man, it's not going to be remembered too fondly about it. But my opinions on this. Women wrestling could either be a real good thing sometimes, like a very good part of the show, or sometimes the worst, depending on who's wrestling. Specifically Liv, Morgan, but Okay, the next match, AJ Styles versus John Cena. This is the first opponent John Cena got to pick in his whole retirement tour. Do I think this match is either going to be really good or so terrible that there was no point in having it? Like at WrestlePalooza, it was so awful. Wrestling Talk is You want me to tell you what? I'm just gonna say that this match is either gonna be a banger or a absolute dud. Maybe somewhere in the between, maybe. Like, maybe it's not good, not bad, but either John Cena's matches here recently have either been a real good, like Logan Paul, or real bad. You know, there's like no indecisive in between. And I don't think this match is going to be, it's gonna lean more to the good, maybe. No, I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be towards the bad. And it's not because it's older wrestlers wrestling, no. I honestly think it's mostly because John Cena's sometimes John Cena been putting in the work recently, though. So John Cena is definitely gonna put in his all in this match, especially after the match with Brock Lesnar. That's all I'm gonna say. Next is a tag team not a tag team title match, but a tag team match that no one cares about. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky versus the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane. Could be, as I could say, the best part of the show, or the bomb of the show. You know, like low. Like, there's no redeeming qualities whatsoever. There's nowhere in between. Okay. Next, the next thing I'm gonna say is Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed in an Australian street fight. You could think of like a stretcher match or something even more interesting, like an ambulance match. That would make much more sense for the rivalry they're having. But you know what? I'm just gonna shut up and sit down. You know, or is it stand up and shut? You know, whatever the saying is there. There's no way this is gonna be bad. It's Roman Reigns and Bronson Reed, and then there's a street stipulation. If it's bad, it's Triple H's fault. It's not Triple H's fault. It's Roman and Bronson's. You know, at that point. But the next match is not official, but I think they might add this one. Considering that they're in Australia, I think it's going to be for the WWE Women Tag Team Championships. It's going to be Io, not Io, it's going to be Sol Ruca and Zarya versus Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. If this match happens, I think it can be entertaining. Yeah, that's all I have to say about it. I'm going to include this one even in the predictions, even if it does not happen, only because I want to make sure I get it just in case it does. I don't see any other potential matches, but yes. Bye.